Lulu. And here I am again for what will probably not be a terribly long stream, but I thought I'd stream a little bit anyway, and the reason why I wanted to stream is simply that I thought I'd talk a little bit more about my Isekai story and how progress is going on that story. And I guess the short answer to that is that well, it is continuing. I have written a little bit more, but not only that, I have more or less decided on, or rather, I have managed to decide on what is going to happen more or less in the last parts of the story that I had not really worked out, and that's why I'm able to sort of right now fill out the missing pieces, and it's not that extremely much that remains of this story. I have some notes on what's going to happen in the very last part. I have written some text also. I probably have to rewrite a little bit, but I have some text and I have the notes, and the part that is missing the most is what I'm working on now, but I did find out some details that should be enough to get me going. I sort of managed to decide on the most important elements, and I had this when I read through the parts of the text that I had written so far. There's this one bit where they in the very beginning, when the hero talks with Onyx and Ilrith, and they are telling him why they approached the Worn Cellar, the events that led up to this, and the fears that this might all be some kind of ploy with the goal of trying to reduce the effectiveness of mages in the armies of the countries on the continent. And Onyx says that when she was at this university or college or whatever, she was challenged to a duel by a student, and he lost, and she got him afterwards to tell her who he got warned from, and that's how they managed to find out where the Worn Cellar was, and how they got the introduction to him. And I thought that I would reuse this character. He isn't really mentioned more than in passing, but I thought I'd reuse this character, and that made it possible to to solve some of the problems I had with the story. So basically he is this person that keeps challenging Onyx to duels, and well, it's, as one might expect, it doesn't really go very well. But that's the way it goes. So but anyway, he has a role to play in this final part, and with him in place, I managed to puzzle in the last bits also. So the details are still sort of up in the air, and I'll decide on that when I write the text. But the overall aspects of the story are more or less decided on, which means that now it's just a question of sitting down and writing the rest of the thing. And I haven't written extremely much each day, so progress is not extremely fast, but there is at least some progress. So now it's just a matter of being able to spend time on it. And that means that it seems at least somewhat realistic that I should be able to finish the first draft of the text, which is perhaps not what I expected, but a happy outcome anyway. So that's where things are now, and I am continuing to write that. So also I have worked a little bit on the visuals of the characters, and tried to make some graphics, and I do think I have managed to fix at least the major parts of the primary characters. There are some I think I would like to have some kind of additional details that make them unique. For several other characters, but at least the basic visual appearance I have managed to arrive at something that I'm fairly happy with, and I made some images where they're all together and so on, and I really like the way they turned out. So that's nice. And that's more or less where things are standing now. I really just need to sit down now and try to write the final bits. If I actually do manage to put down the rest of the story, I guess I'll spend some time fixing typos and so on, doing a little bit of analysis of the overall story, some sort of big general things that doesn't really require a huge amount of rewrites, at least that I hope. And then I'll start rewriting bit after bit, starting at the first couple of pages, and then try to serialize them. I don't know how this will go, but at least that's what I want to do. So we'll see. And that's, I guess that's more or less what I wanted to say. And yes, okay. So I think I'll end it there. But hopefully I'll be able to be back again soon, and maybe even read a little bit more. But for now, I think I'll say thank you for not reading, but for listening, and bye bye.